Okay, so this is my last day in binous gym, my last day, so I'm going to be doing some hammer glutes today. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I do on hammer glute wise. There's going to be at least 3 glute movements. I'm just warming up on quads, just to get a bit of blood in there, because I'm very flat and I don't want to be showing off skinny legs. But no, so I'm going to be doing some leg extensions to start, get the knees warmed up, get the joints warmed up, because you don't want to just be going in cold. You want to allow some blood flow into the joint. And then we're just going to keep going and moving on. I'll probably be doing 1 leg press as well, but like a lighter weight. But my main focus today is really just hammer glutes. I like this machine, it's good. You know, when you get on different leg extensions, sometimes they hit different angles. And sometimes I'll get on one and it just doesn't do my knee any favor. Especially coming from my injury and stuff, like I need to be careful with what I'm training. So if you've got an injury or you've got niggles, only go on a machine that's not giving you that jip, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to keep irritating injuries. So train smart, don't be doing those stupid stuff, and find a machine that really suits you. I've used this, never used it before, but it feels good, so. Oh, that woke me up. That got me ready. I always like to get the blood in there, like I said, get a bit of blood in there. So now I'm gonna do leg extensions, complete opposite, get the knee warmed up, and then I'll probably go into some glutes as well. Glute then hams, 1 leg press, and then that's it really. Might even do a little ab. I ain't done abs all week. Just a little ab, just a little ab. Oh, yeah, so trying to get my hamstrings back. I've not trained them properly in like before lockdown, so 2 years. So I've only been doing them for the last 3-4 months. You know, they're coming back, it is what it is. But I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. Oh, oh, oh. Woo! So yeah, what I'm doing is starting with 15 reps, put it up, do 12, put it up, do 10, and I might do a drop set last one. Because when it gets to that point, yeah, I could go heavy, but I might as well intensify it and get more reps. Especially at this part in my diet, you know, I'm on low food. I feel knackered now. But you still got to push forward, so you've got to be smarter with your training. If I was in the off season eating 6,000 plus calories, then my goal would be to lift as heavy as I can. But at this stage, it's about maintaining muscle and helping shape that muscle. So doing intensifiers at this point is good. Later on in the prep towards the end, I'll probably back off that, because like working with Tom, he's told me to calm down at the back end. That's normally where I go wrong. I end up training too hard, too heavy, and I end up burning myself out. So you got to be smart. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Here to work, man, here to work. Come on. Oh. 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 Oh, yes. Woo. Right, now I'm going to do a leg press, a high leg press and a low one. So I'm going to activate part of my quad, but then I'm going to activate start of the glute. And when you put your legs high on the leg press, you're going to start to activate the ham to tie in, the glute to ham tie in, sorry. So I'm going to start with that. So I'm kind of working around the muscles. So where I'm starting to incorporate the glute, I use muscles that start to use the quad, the ham, and the glute, and then I go directly into glutes itself, because that's how I like to do it. I like to get some blood in there. It's very important, especially when you're competing, for females, males. When you're standing and they're looking at you from the rear, if you don't have that tie-in between the glute and the ham, the development and the thing, it doesn't look good, okay? So overall development, this is what you really want. You want that glute, that ham, so when you get lean, the judges see you've been working for it and they see that you've got all-round development. I was gonna jump onto the leg press, but they're all taken, so I'm gonna have to do this first. It don't matter, I have to do it anyway, but. That's better. That's better. It felt good. Right, I'm only going to do 2 sets on that because I just got 8 reps and this machine feels a lot heavier than it looks. It looks like it's like 4 plates, but trust me, that was heavy. So now hopefully this lady over here has moved off the machine I want, but you know, it always happens, you go in the gym, somebody's on something you want. They're all on the leg presses. So what I'm going to do now, I have to improvise, I have to do things a bit backwards today, but because everyone's on everything. So I'm going to start activating my glute from the side using the adductors machine. Right, you'll notice that I am sitting forward a bit. When I sit back, I don't, for me, it might be different for females, but for me, when I sit forward, I can really feel that part of my glute start activating. And when I lean back, I can more just feel my legs, which is not what I'm trying to hit right now. I'm trying to activate glutes. So hence why you'll see me sitting forward, but try it at home, well, in your gym, see how you feel. It's all about where you're connecting, especially I'm not tall, so maybe for taller people, they have to sit back. But for me, it's better to lean forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, yes, felt good. Yes. With this movement, I can go pretty heavy. You know, because I ain't got a broken leg there, I can go heavy. But it's good for overall development. You've got to think of all the little different muscles on your body, especially glutes and areas. Don't just do a squat and think you're going to get, yeah, you're going to build legs. But you have to do all angles, hitting all different types of machines. You know, most men don't do a lot of glute workout, but if you compete, you've got to have some serious glutes, man. You know, like I say, bodybuilding is all around development, and if you've got no glutes, it's going to look really bad on stage. You know, tiny little, it doesn't look good. You know, it's not just a female movement. And if you do your glutes and build your glutes, you're going to get a stronger squat, because when you're squatting, you do engage your glutes too. So the stronger the glute, the more you're going to be able to lift, because it's like a secondary muscle into a squat. So you've got to, very important, train your glutes. 5, 6, 8. Oh, that's good. Oh, oh, 8, oh, 8, oh, 8, oh, 12, oh, oh, 8, 6, oh, 8, oh. Right, so now I'm going to do a bit of quads, but I'm not going super heavy because I have a quad day. I have a quad day. So at the minute, I'm just doing higher reps, get a bit of blood in there. And then when I do quads on Saturday, that's when I go in hard. So today's is like a little bit top up, mainly, like I say, glutes and hams, heavy. And even on my quad day, I do a little bit of hams, but light. So if you're going heavy, heavy 2 times a week, I feel it's too much. Oh, 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 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, they're coming back slowly. They're not what they was, but you know, the doctor said I wouldn't walk for 2 years. I'm here, a year and a half later. They're coming back. Coming back. You know, this is what bodybuilding teaches you. Just to keep progressing. And your body's used to trauma. It's always recovering, going through shit and then recovering. So we're not average. The average man wouldn't have come back. I'm not average, you know? A bit out of breath, but I'm not average. What I did there, if you noticed, is I put my legs really high because I'm trying to engage glutes now. This is not really a quad day. I did a little bit of quads there, but now I'm really trying to get that tie in. And then I'm going to go after this, I'm going to do a kickback or some sort of variation to really activate glutes. But for now, we just do this because before my injury, glutes was a dominant part for me. If anything, I was over dominant because I look back at pictures and from my rear double bicep, all I saw was glutes, which isn't always a bad thing, but where I haven't really got them as much now because I've only trained them for 3-4 months in 2 years. So they're coming back, but muscle memory is a thing and they will come back within 6 months to a year, they'll be back. But it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm just gonna get on stage. I know I'm talking about it, but I'm not really bitching about it because I'm getting on stage. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I won't be as good development there, but I love competing. You know, I like to lead from the front, especially now I'm coaching, lead from the front. Show that no matter what you're going through, you can always have that goal. You may not want to get on stage. You may just want to be on holiday. You may want to do a photo shoot. You may do something. But I don't want to hear about you can't do this and you can't do that and oh, this and that, whatever. You know, I nearly lost my leg. I'm not making excuses. I'm doing what I can do. I don't want to hear no moaning. You know, if anyone should moan, I'm moaning, but I don't. I talk about it. I'm not moaning. This is what I love, man. This is what I love. This is what I love to do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Put your bum down. Legs up. Yep. Let's go. All the way down. So you can't go down no more. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh. X. Oh. Hey. Hey. Oh. 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 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh. 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 It's too light. Oh. 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 This. Oh. 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 That's got my glutes fired up. Now we're going to go to another machine and more concentrating on getting that mass on the glute. I've got to get my glutes back, man. Got to get them back. Keep seeing people with big legs. It's pissing me off. Because I used to walk in the gym and be proud of these babies, but you know, it is what it is. I'm coming back. Right, I've never used this machine before, but it looks good. I'd like a kickback, and there's not really a good kickback from where I can see, but we're going to try this now and see how we go. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. It's a different type of movement, but I can really feel the glute working. Oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh yes, I like that. Can really feel the glute activating there. Like I say, it's a very important movement. Don't neglect your glutes. Oh, that's better. Whoa. 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 Oh. Oh. Thanks. Oh. 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 Oh, yes. Oh, 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 it's, oh, 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 woo, that felt good. Oh, oh, oh. Let's go, let's go. Here to work, here to work. One. Oh. All right. Oh. 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 That weren't easy. That weren't easy. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna do calves now, but obviously you know I've snapped my leg. I can't go heavy. It's more about activating the muscle now and just doing what I can do this year. You know, I'm not gonna be winning no calf awards, but even just the fact that I'm actually doing this movement is great, you know. Because this time last year, this was in half. My muscles disintegrated to nothing. So I mean, just to be here doing this is great in itself. So we see how this machine feels. It's okay. It's okay, I can go a bit heavier. Sometimes it's about, I mean, I've never used this machine, so it's a different angle, but I'm gonna find my feet and I'm gonna start putting a bit more weight on, but I need to activate this calf. So we'll stop talking about me, I'm talking about in general now. So make sure you do calves. When you're doing calves, remember, calves are designed to walk on. They're designed to run on. So yes, you need to do a lot of reps, but you need to go heavy too. Obviously, I can't go heavy at the minute, but if you're trying to grow calves, I would suggest going high weight, high reps, because you need to really overstimulate them. because they're built to run on, they're built to walk on, they're built to do lots of reps. So just doing like 8 reps, I don't think it's gonna cut it. You really need to squeeze, emphasize the squeeze, and do like between 15 and maybe 30 reps. You know, you've really got to push calves because they're used to it, so. Oh, yes. Oh, feeling the burn now. Woo! Oh, get my baby calves out. Ay. It's all good. Like I said, I'm just happy to do it. You know, life could be worse. I could be in a wheelchair now. I could be legless. But I'm here in Dubai doing calves. Happy with that, I'm happy with that. I'm not gonna go too crazy on calves because just no need to, man. I don't want to hurt them. But it is what it is, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey. See, what I do here is I angle my foot this way, because what I'm trying to do is target the outside of my sweep. That's me done, right? That's a wrap today. I think I've done more than enough. Feeling tired, feeling fatigued, but you know what? Happy to be here. This is my last day here. I will be coming back here at a certain point this year, maybe in my off season, beginning of the off season. Then I can train with some bodybuilders, have the strength to keep up and compete with them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. But yeah, that's a wrap for Dubai. Really happy with that. Can't wait, I'm 7 weeks out, so let's see what we can do, man. I'm excited to be back on stage. Legs are a bit downsized, but you know what it is. I'm trying to put it in. But yeah, man, just happy, man, super happy.